I don't know what you got from the last election. Here's what I got. We did better in the House than I thought we would do. President Trump lost, but it was still a close election from an electoral college point of view. And the Senate is 50-50. I don't think the message from the last election was, we want Democrats to spend $1.9 trillion and deal Republicans out. That's exactly what you're doing. So it would be different if we had had a history over here of trying not to help. We were able, 96-0, to spend $1.9 trillion less than a year ago. And now we want to spend $1.9 trillion again after the money previously allocated hasn't been spent. So all I'm suggesting to my Democratic colleagues, we're going to have a different view on taxes, we're going to have a different view on health care. But this is the one area where I really do believe there's a bipartisan middle ground to be had. And to Senator Sanders, there may come a time where I will work with you to raise the minimum wage. The PPP program has been highly successful. The $600 billion proposal by Republicans has more money for that. It has more direct payments, but it's more targeted. Senator Manchin said that he wants more direct payments, but he wants it targeted to people on the lower economic end. Mike Rounds, one of our colleagues from South Dakota, got a check. So the bottom line is, I don't mind helping people, but there's got to be some sense that we can't just constantly write checks and hope one day that doesn't come back to bite us. One thing about a $15 hour minimum wage now, I think what it does, it puts pressure on businesses who can't stand any more pressure. It's going to cost people jobs that have a job. It's going to do more harm than good in this environment. When you combine the mandate of increasing wages, where the $15 an hour is the least wage, and add what we're doing in terms of restricting income generation, that is a formula for disaster for small businesses. This is it. If this bill passes the way it's written, there are going to be thousands of people out of work who were previously working in a small business that's going to fold. How does that help COVID? And if you don't believe that, you're not really walking and talking to the people out there on the front lines of this economy. The tourism industry in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, has been decimated. You can't fly from one state to the other without a 2-week quarantine. Hopefully that begins to pass when we get vaccine distribution at a higher level. But people along the coast of South Carolina in the hospitality tourism business are hanging by a thread. The PPP program has been a lifeline. The last $900 billion package had a new round of PPP money. If we need more money, count me in. Again, I'd like to have a higher direct payment, but not the people that make $150,000, $200,000 in combined income. So this package is going to be devastating to the hospitality service industry. It's going to take us down a path we haven't gone before, which is a partisan approach to COVID. And I do believe, and maybe I'm wrong, that with some effort on our part, we can reconcile the difference between what our Republican colleagues proposed and what President Biden has proposed and find some middle ground like we have in the past, but it doesn't seem to be a real effort to do that. And all I can say is that the American people want us to work together for their benefit, and this will be the first time that I can recall where we spent $1.9 trillion based on one party's view of things. That's not good. That's a lot of money, and it's so unnecessary. So I would encourage Senator Sanders and my colleagues on the other side to give a chance to this negotiation, see if we can get there. I hope we can, but this is not the right way.